Hi everyone, welcome to week 8 and our new big book. Don't forget today's reading lesson is also closely linked to today's writing lesson. After you have looked at the front cover, you will make your prediction. This is our new book for the week and this is day 1 of getting our knowledge ready. Our learning intention today is to use our knowledge of a book to make a prediction before reading and then again during our reading. Our success criteria is I can make a prediction about what will happen in the story and I can change my prediction after getting more information from a picture walk. I want you to look carefully at the front cover and think about what you can see. Read the title with me. The title is Night Noises. What do you think this story might be about based on the front cover and the title? So I can see an elderly lady sitting on a comfy couch. I think she might be at her house. At her feet, a little dog is sleeping protectively by her. It looks like it's night time and she is sitting under a light. I think she is asleep. So again, this story is called Night Noises. Now that you've seen the cover and we've read the title, I want you to make your prediction about what you think the story is going to be about. Pause the video here and write down your prediction for your writing task today. Make sure to come back to here after you've made your prediction so that we can do our picture walk. Pause the video here. Okay, let's do our picture walk to help get our knowledge ready about this book. This is Night Noises, written by Mem Fox and illustrated by Terry Denton. On this page, I can see a little town or a village. There are little cottages in this town. I wonder if this is where the little lady lives in one of these houses. There is a little old lady that lives in one of these houses and it looks like she lives alone. Alone with a little dog. I wonder what his name is. It looks like it is night time and maybe it's cold outside. What season do you think it is? Maybe in winter? The lady and her dog have fallen asleep, but she's still sitting in her chair with the dog asleep at her feet. Someone is outside getting out of a car. The little old lady is still sound asleep, but the little dog looks like they may have heard something and has opened up their eyes. Down in the right corner, I can see a different picture that looks like a younger version of the little old lady. I wonder if this is something she's dreaming. What do you think she's dreaming about? Do you think this could be a memory of her past when she was younger? Now it looks like someone is walking around outside. It looks like it might be a lady because of the high heel shoe in the picture. But the old lady is still asleep in the couch. The dog has both eyes open now and looks like he's getting worried about what's going on outside. In the right picture box, it looks like the lady's still dreaming, but maybe about her husband and maybe a baby child. It looks like there's still something happening outside and there are voices coming from outside. The dog's getting a bit agitated, I think, like maybe he's on guard, protecting the old lady. She's still dreaming. She looks like she's dreaming about her wedding day. Why do you think she's dreaming about her life? Oh, I can see an eye peeking through a keyhole. I wonder who that might be. The lady is still sound asleep, but the dog is standing up now, ready and on guard to attack, I think. But the lady is still dreaming about riding a horse when she was younger. Someone's trying to get into the lady's house by opening the door. Who do you think that is? Did the lady wake up? No, she's still asleep. The dog is now showing his teeth and getting ready to growl. But the lady's still dreaming. It looks like she's dreaming about being at school. Now someone's knocking on the door to get her attention. The dog has jumped up and is growling towards the door, but the lady is still dreaming. What do you think's happening? Who's at the door? Oh dear, it looks like there's lots of people at the door banging. I wonder what they want. The dog's starting to look very angry. I think he's barking. All right, let's stop here. Read back over your prediction that you wrote down at the beginning. Do you still think that that is what's going to happen, or would you like to change your prediction? Change or add to your prediction here. You don't need to rewrite it, but tell an adult how you think your prediction might change. Okay, the lady's woken up now. She looks a little bit surprised. The dog is barking at the door. Someone's calling out to her through the door. She's gotten up out of her seat and gone to open the door. The dog is with her, but he seems to be hiding behind her now, looking a little bit worried. Who do you think is coming inside the door? Oh, wow! Look at all of the people in her house. Who do you think they are? I think they might be her family. I can see a big speech bubble that says, "Happy birthday." Do you think it's the little old lady's birthday and they've given her a big surprise? Oh, look. She's been given a marvellous big birthday cake and a cup of tea while all of her family sing happy birthday and give her a big surprise. I wonder who this little girl is. I think maybe it could be her granddaughter, or maybe it's her great-granddaughter. Maybe she's telling her a special secret. The dog looks like he's a bit partied out now. He's gone to sleep on the floor. Do you think the lady has enjoyed her surprise? I think she's gotten older and is remembering all of the wonderful things that she has enjoyed throughout her life. Okay, stop here. How do you think you went with your prediction? Do you want to change it or add to it now before we read the story? Tell an adult what you think. What words do you think we might read in this story? I think we might read some words like lady, dog, sleeping, quiet, scared, loud, banging, walking, light, dream, memories, knocking, party, family. Can you think of any other words that might be in this story? All right, let's read the story. Today, as I read, I'm going to have a go at using Stretchy Snake and Chunky Monkey to help me read the story. Lily Laceby lived in an old cottage in the hills. Her hair was as wispy. Her hair was as wispy as cobwebs in ceilings. Her bones were as creaky as floorboards at midnight. Her only companion was a fat. Her only companion was a fat old dog called Butch Aggie. People who lived nearby said Lily was nearly 90. But they were only guessing. People who lived nearby said Lily was nearly 90, but they were only guessing. One wild One wild winter's evening, as Lily Laceby sat by her fire, snug. As Lily Laceby sat by her fire, snug and warm, she drifted off to sleep and began to dream. Butch Aggie dozed at her feet. Outside, clouds raced along the sky, playing hide and seek with the moon. Wind and rain rattled at the windows and trees banged against the roof. Somewhere in the distance, car. Somewhere in the distance, car doors opened and closed softly. Click, click, clack. Butch Aggie listened, but Lily Laceby kept on dreaming. Feet tiptoed up the garden path. Crinch, crunch. Butch Aggie cocked her head, but Lily Laceby went on dreaming. Voices whispered in the bushes. Murmur, mutter, shh. Butch Aggie bristled, but Lily Laceby went on dreaming. Eyes peeped through keyholes. Squint, peek, peer. Butch Aggie's throat rumbled. Butch Aggie's throat rumbled. But Lily Laceby went on dreaming. Hands tried to turn doorknobs. Twist, test, rattle. Butch Aggie bared her teeth. Butch Aggie bared her teeth. But Lily Laceby went on dreaming. Knuckles drummed on door frames. Knick, knack, knock. Butch Aggie leapt up growling. But Lily Laceby went on dreaming. Fists beat upon doors and voices shouted at windows. Yell, clatter, bang, bang, bang. Butch Aggie barked and barked. Lily Laceby woke up with a start. Who is it? She called. Who is it on a night like this? It's only us. Let us in. Let us in. Creak, crack, went Lily Laceby's knees as she got to her feet. Snick, snick, snack went the bolts on the door. And in came her 2 sons, her 3 daughters, her 14 grandchildren, her 35 great-grandchildren. Surprise! Happy birthday! Put the kettle on! Where's the toilet? Ha 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 ha! Kiss, kiss! Happy 90th birthday! Her great-great-grandchildren, Emily, aged 4.5, and her 47 friends. Are you really 90? Whispered Emily, aged 4.5. Surprise! For she's a jolly good granny. Happy birthday! Lily Laceby held her hand and smiled. Inside, I'm only 4.5 like you, she whispered. Back. Inside, I'm only 4.5 like you, she whispered back. But don't tell anyone.